Hey guys, so I did a video yesterday, but didn't upload, um, and I guess it got deleted or something like that, so I wasn't able to re-upload it this morning. But basically, yeah, yesterday's video I was talking about uh, my chain grease. I remember telling you guys I use the WD-40 lithium grease in my Parks chain cleaner. Um, It's working out pretty good. Haven't had any problems with it yet. Knock on wood. But yeah, it's yeah, you don't even have to put regular chain lube on or anything. What else? Nope. I I did some rides with my racing rims here. They're the they're the Rovell CLX 40s. They're about a they're about a 24 mil wide tire or rim, and then I run the specialized turbo cottons on it with the Bontrager latex tubes. And yesterday's video, I basically talked about the advantages and disadvantages of latex and whatnot. I'm not supposed to use latex tubes with apparently the carbon fiber rims, because carbon fiber rims they accumulate too much heat on the braking surface, and latex tubes aren't as strong as regular tubes, so I tend to blow out on descents or whatever as you are braking, which isn't fun. But I have not had a problem with them yet. I don't run them every day. They are super expensive. Turn on some lights so you can see. I have the box here. Yeah. So this is the old ones I was getting. $22 a pop. It's got some of the stuff rubbed out on it, but these are the new box. And I didn't buy as many tubes, so I didn't get as good a deal. But these ones are $25. And I have noticed that you cannot reuse them. Meaning that basically, like, I've taken off the tire, put a new tire on, and the tubes that were in there before, they just don't work with the new tire, or I guess they're more finicky or something. Maybe they will, but I haven't had any success. So I've gone through, well, I guess we've gone through about four or five of the latex tubes, and none of them have been on the road. It's really easy to get them caught in the sidewall for a clincher. So they blow out really well. They blow up before you even get them to pressure, because you've kind of pinched it. But yeah, I think I've gone through two of those by not having it installed just right, and then two of them I haven't been able to reuse. But put it in perspective, these are the regular tubes that I run every day, and they're the race light regular 60 mil Presta valves. Okay, $11. Okay, half the price, and they're a lot easier. They're really thin, but yeah, they I haven't had, well, last year my first puncture of the year was in December, and I put on about 3,000 K last year. Which isn't a lot, but with the amount I worked, the advantages of having latex tubes are basically they grip or they mold to the road better. They're a lot more supple. That's the word I'm looking for. Um, whereas the regular Racelec tubes, even though they're the best tubes that Bontrager makes, they don't seem to grip the road as well or mold to the road. Because I have tried them out in my R2 training tires like I usually run, and they just don't feel as good. But yeah, there's a lot of disadvantages to them. You can't patch them, so once you pop a tube, it's garbage. Got to throw it out. Basically, they lose their pressure because latex is a lot finer, I guess you can say, or porous. It's a lot more porous than the regular rubber they make the tubes out of. They lose their pressure. So, like if you're doing a 2 or 3 hour race, you're not going to notice it. But if you do, say, an 8 hour race, which isn't that common, but is kind of more what the pros would do, you'd notice it the next day. If you're riding every day, this is where you notice it. So I did a ride yesterday. And I typically run for pressure. This front tire will get 115 psi. I'll show you. I haven't depressured it like I usually do because I wanted to check it today. And excuse me, I will have to put my phone down. But yeah. So I need 2 hands to do this. So we're just over 80 psi. Okay. And I did a ride yesterday. So they got inflated to 115 psi. And today they're just over 80. So that's, and for comparison, I haven't done a ride on these rims for probably about a week now, and I was in the wet. Yeah, I was in the wet because these tires are still dirty. And the time before that, I had cleaned them and put an oil on them so they would keep the suppleness. Okay, so it's been over a week. Look at that gauge. Okay, so about 90 psi, and I haven't done anything for a week. So that just goes to show you how much. Like, if I'll make another video in about a week. I'll make sure I don't touch the back rim. Back rim actually got about 2 or 3 psi more. My gauge isn't that accurate, but I try to use it as accurately as possible. I usually put 115 in the front, 118 in the back for those tires there. But I'll show you. So I'll do a video in probably about a week or a few. Well, I'll try to do one in about 3 days. On this weekend or something like that, Friday or Saturday, and I'll test the back wheel and I'll show you guys. And then I'll do a ride on Friday. This is if the video is on Saturday. I'll do a ride on Friday, and then I'll check the pressures for you on these regular wheels with the regular tubes in them, and it will, just to show you what the how they hold their pressure and whatnot. But yeah, it's you know, it's not really worth it. I think yeah, after I go through these latex tubes, I won't buy anymore, just because they're so finicky. But yeah, but I have to say though, I love these Specialized turbo cotton tires. As you can see, that's a wear marker that Specialized does. Basically, when you can't see the hole no more throughout the tire. But yeah, they're a great dry tire. I don't have any wet tires. I've been trying to get the Mavic Link Grip, or no, Grip Link and Power Link are their wet tires. So like the Grip Link is their front tire, and then their Power Link is their back tire. Specifically made so that, you know, because there's more force on your back tire. That's where you want the thicker rubber. But yet to get those yet, but they're alright in the wet. The turbo cottons, really supple though, especially with those latex tubes in there. But I don't want to ramble on. Didn't really do too much riding last week. Got in maybe 1 or 2 rides. Weather's just been really crappy, and my rain jacket lost its rainproofing, so I had to reproof that. Yet to do a ride in the rain to see, but I really hate doing rides in the rain because then I have to take apart my whole bike, clean it, re-lube everything. I was having problems with my Garmin, but I think I got that sorted out. Basically, would stop reading the grade because the altitude would go on it, so it'd be fine almost the whole ride. I did 111K, and basically didn't start. Well, it didn't have any problems till about 15K left to go. Basically, as I was coming back into Hinton, there's a few hills, and they're like 5% hills, and they're reading like 0.5%. I went up a 9% hill. It was reading 2%. I was going down a 6 and 7% hill. It was riding. I was only 1%. So like it, yeah. But I think I got figured it out. But we'll see. Anyways, like I said, gotta stop rambling. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.